Hi everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video for all my kindergarten families. I have gotten some feedback from some parents, some really good feedback about the ELA lessons and how they can be a bit overwhelming, and I don't doubt that. So I have done a few things to try to accommodate that for you. Now, every kid is different, every day is different, so um, I do put a lot of trust into you guys to do what's best for you and your kindergartner. So I have here on the screen the landing page, and we are still in Unit 1 until October 13th. And I'm going to open up Unit 1 here. And I'm going to go down to a lesson that we have later in this week. So lesson 21 we're doing in a few days. And some of you are getting close to that unit. Now, I have put optional enrichment on a lot of things. Almost in every single lesson, I have put that on there. Now, this is the word optional. And what I mean by optional is if your child is just not quite there yet, don't put that on them to do. So, for example, we're working on short A sounds. I want everyone working on short A. A lot of you already know your short A, but it's still good practice. Now down here, it's now word families like the app family, nap, lap, tap, snap, all sorts of words with the app. Some kids are still working on what the A says. So if your child's still working on that, then they're probably not ready for word families. Now, that's why I put optional enrichment. So if you're not quite there, then it's optional. Okay, I've said that about 5 times. Now, I do want you to go in and look at them as the learning coach to see if there are some things that would be appropriate for your child, because a lot in this lesson especially is play it, and I know they like the game, so it might be a good way to introduce word families. And it's a good thing for you to look at to know, like, oh, I can point those out when we're reading, or I can write them on a board and show them that they all end with AP, and that makes them rhyming words as well, and things like that. So really good stuff. I do want you to open a look at it, but I'm going to try to lighten your load for some of our kinder babies. So in lesson 22, same thing. I didn't have any optional enrichment, but I did block a couple things that I just thought weren't age appropriate for kindergartners. And lesson 23, I did not take any, I hid a bunch of things. So I put the watch it so the kids can get a little introduction to story beginnings. And then here, this is what we call the phonics. So M, S, T, R, and A. And we want all kids working on that. So that is very important. So really hit those hard. When I take a bunch of things out, that doesn't mean your lesson's going to be super short that day. It just means make sure we really focus on these skills right here because they are of utmost importance. And then you can do your own kind of enrichment within those. One thing you could do is looking for these letters on a letter hunt. So your child goes and finds a book and they're searching for M's. So they have to find M's all in their book. So maybe use sticky notes where they put a sticky note on every page they found an M, things like that. Let's see what lesson 24, there's a lot of optional enrichments. Now, this is what I want you to do. You're going to open these up, learning coaches, and learn, okay, what is a naming and action part? Refresh your brain what that terminology means. And then as you're reading, which I want you to do every single day, is read with your child. All different kinds of books, expose them, reread the same books over and over again. That's all just wonderful practice. But once you have this terminology in your brain, you can kind of weave this into your reading. So naming and action parts. Once you're reading a story, maybe you've read it 20 times, but this time you're going to talk about those naming and action parts within the story, just so the kids are exposed to it. So it's not like we're totally not teaching them. We're just going to teach it in a way that works for your child. So I hope all of this helps take the load off of you all. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.